Well, ladies and gents, it appears that I won't be able to bring out the content that I want to. The PC, it's just not powerful enough. You know, this is a really outdated one from like 2010. Right now, I won't be able to bring out the content that I want to. Like I said, it's just not powerful enough. It's a third generation Core i7. I don't even know the motherboard specs. It's only got 8 gigs of RAM. And the graphics card ain't powerful enough to, run the games that I want. So I think we're gonna have to put this on hold. So until then, I think I'll be able to, put a few videos out there every now and then. But until then, I won't. Hey, what's that? Or not. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I am now officially a PC gamer. Woo! This is something I've been wanting to do for the longest time, and now I'm actually able to do that thanks to DigitalStorm. Oh my God, I'm ecstatic right now. Now I'm finally gonna be able to bring out the content that I've always been wanting to for the longest time. And I keep saying it over and over. Thanks to DigitalStorm, I'm finally able to. Woo! I'm on repeat because I'm so I'm hyped right now. I can't, control myself. It's a pretty intense feeling right now. But, that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be about the PC that I got. We're going to show you the new setup, everything that we're going to be using for 2020 to our advantage to bring you all the content that we need. Let's go! Pretty dang impressive, huh? If I do say so myself. So that's more or less what the setup's gonna look like, with collectibles and everything. This is gonna be the new setup for 2020 and here on out. We'll be able to use this to our full advantage to bring all the content that I want to give y'all. Not specifically just gameplay, but whatever pops into my head, whatever I think is a good idea. Hopefully it'll be a good idea to y'all guys as well, and y'all be able to enjoy. So now let's get going to what's in the setup, and more importantly, the new Lynx Level 3 gaming PC from DigitalStorm. Alright, so starting off with the PC specs, like I said, this is the Lynx Level 3. I wanted to get something more or less in between the middle of, the best or the better, and then the starter one. So I went with the Level 3 model. All the specs come in this. Right there on the wall, that comes with it as well. A certificate of ownership saying that, everything's been checked and all that, which actually comes nicely in this as well. It also comes with a, any kind of issues that you may have. There's a little bit of a checklist to see and some solutions if you run into any of those problems. And of course, a thank you from DigitalStorm themselves. Now, moving on to the specs here. This is the Lynx Level 3. It's the processor. It's a Core i7 9700F. F meaning it doesn't have any internal graphics. So that's where the video card comes in. This one is not overclockable. It has 8 cores, 4.7 gigahertz turbo, and runs off of 3 gigahertz. The motherboard is an ASUS MSI. Wow, I didn't know it was MSI. Wow. AS Rock. It's got the chipset of H310 from Intel. And it can support up to a NVIDIA RTX 270 GPU. I don't think the super one, but it can go up to that. moving on to the graphics card, the one I have is from ASUS as well. It is the it's an ASUS GeForce RTX 260 6GB version. This one is VR ready. Maybe we'll get into VR gaming, maybe we won't. You know, that's to be decided later. Let's start with something simple first. And it has 16 gigabytes of DDR4 DigitalStorm Performance Series memory. And of course, let's not forget the cooling fan, which is the Level 1 Extreme Cooling heatsink with copper wiring. As you saw in there, it is massive. And hopefully I won't have any problems with the processor overheating. So let's hope not. But with what I'll be using it for, I highly doubt it. But I've been wrong before. Moving on to my new monitor. This one is from ASUS as well. Man, I just realized I am quite the big ASUS fanboy, aren't I? Anyway, this is the ASUS VG245h. This one's capable of 75 Hz refresh rate. It's got two HDMI ports. It is 1080p console ready, but seeing as now I have, you know, the computer, maybe I won't have any use for the Xbox anymore. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. The Switch, I'm definitely keeping. But like I said, the Xbox One, maybe, maybe not. But funny story, actually. I finally found out which model I had for the old one, which was from ASUS as well, that my friend had given me. I believe it was the VX238h, which was kind of like this one, except that one only kept out at 60 Hertz. I actually gave that one to my brother because he came over one day. He was playing on my Xbox, and he was just going, as the young kids say, he was going ham, if they still say that. Anyway, this is what he did.
Enemies halfway there.
Yeah, as you can see, he got some pretty good reaction time off of that monitor, so I ended up giving it to him. This one was actually supposed to be for him, but he actually liked the old one better. And seeing how that one was more optimized for 60 Hertz gaming, or 50 Hertz, because I know that's what the Xbox One tops out at. You know, he loved it, and I said, you know, all right, it's up to you, and he took the old one. So it's a win-win. I got myself a new monitor, and he finally got himself a gaming monitor. Some of y'all may recognize this keyboard, actually. This is the Lexma Phantom Gaming Keyboard Starter Kit. I did an unboxing video of this previously, and now that I've actually had some time to use it, I absolutely love it. I actually used it with the Xbox One at first, and this right here is some footage of me playing on it with the first time, and it felt different, to say the least, because that was back when I was still getting into PC. No, not even. I had some PC gaming experience first, but it had been a while. But other than that, you know, it's very responsive. The keys are very nice. They're not as loud as I thought they'd be, but that's all right. The mouse itself is very responsive as well. You know, it's got a lot of neat features. It's got up to 6 buttons, and the keyboard itself actually has 3 lights that you can, up to 3 lights that you can program. After you've programmed them with the software that's included, you can actually use this button right here to change the lights. Those are the 3 that I have it programmed to. As well as hitting the function button, you can change it to a breathing cycle, a flashing cycle, or just your standard backlit keyboard. Also, you can up the brightness and down the brightness, or just have it turned off completely. Right now, the ones I have it programmed to are to match the Lynx. As you can see here, it's up on yellow. But with the remote that's included, change it to ice blue, change that to ice blue, change that to purple, and that to purple as well. Last one that it comes with is white, but there's only up to 3 programs on this. There's another one where I have it set to red, green, and blue. Now the headset that it came with, it's decent to say the least. You know, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. You know, it's got some decent weight to it. The head strap is adjustable, as well as lightweight. These go right over your ears, so you won't know that you're wearing them for quite a while. I've been gaming for this one. The longest I game right now was for about an hour. And you know, my ears didn't hurt or anything. You know, they felt really great on the head. One downside to this though is that when you put them over your head, there is a bit of space between the ears. You know, it's kind of noticeable at times. What I like to do is I always like to put a cap on or a beanie to get rid of that space, and it actually closes that minimal gap pretty nicely. The speakers that I'm using are from Logitech. I believe this is the Z13. Yeah, the Z113, something like that. This is the one that comes with the 2 speakers and the subwoofer as well. They got some really decent sound to them, but from time to time, the right speaker will short out, and I'll keep having to unplug and plug it back in just so it can get regain its sound. And instead of having the controls on the speaker themselves, it does come with a control puck. Another piece of tech that I'll be using is this microphone right here. This one's from Fifine. I saw this one, and for the price that it was, for the entire bundle that it came with, I couldn't pass that up. It actually arrived the same day as the keyboard and the chair, because everything, all that came all at once. But you know, that's another video, that's another story. This one is very crisp, this one's clear. It's got volume gain control right here. The arm itself is very flexible. You can put it in a lot of different positions, as well as putting the microphone in different positions as you wish, such as this. This one I know I'll be using like this position when I'm doing my podcast and stuff. We're going to be doing a test of that later. And last but certainly not least is the chair that we're using. This is from Furmax. This one was about 60 bucks off of Amazon. You know, for what it does, it's a very nice chair. It's very comfortable. Not like the more high-end ones that you see, but you know, for the price that it is, it does what it needs to do. It's a nice leather office chair, and I have no problems with it. Setting it up was really easy as well. All you needed was an Allen wrench and some screws, and that's about it. And there we have it. Neatly tucked away in the corner, minus the poor cable management at the back. Well, ladies and germs, there you go. That's going to be our setup for 2020 and from here on out. It's pretty much what I expected. Now that I'm officially a PC gamer and now that I actually have a decent rig, I can call this one a rig this time. I'll be able to use it to my fullest of advantages. I'll be doing a review of everything separately soon, hopefully, once I got the time and everything. And thank you all so much for watching. You know, be sure to look out for some more content coming soon when I actually do have the time. You know, juggling a full-time job and taking care of your girlfriend and all that gets to you after a while, especially when you're not able to do the things you want to do afterwards, especially golf and now gaming. Now that I have the two to balance, it's going to be pretty tough, but I know I can do it. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to look out for more content soon. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Go ahead and hit that notification bell for the latest updates on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. Cesar Mortez out.